Hello everyone, peace of Christ to all. Today we will continue, not actually in order to refute the Muslims, but to expose their lies. At the same time, I always take advantage of the Muslims' claim to expose Islam, as you know. Today we will continue speaking about the claim the Muslims they mention in Isaiah 42, which is supposedly, according to them, it's speaking about Muhammad. Now, as we said before, I'm so glad that Muslims they are using our gospel in order to find their prophet, because this is a very clear proof that Muslims are nothing but hypocrites when they say and they claim that our Bible is corrupt. Because if our Bible is corrupt, how come they are looking for their prophet and they believe in those chapters to be true? Same time, I challenge Muslims to say that they believe in every word is written in Isaiah. I challenge them. Because either you take it all, at least one chapter, right? At least a chapter. Like at least the book of Isaiah, sorry. At least, because if you don't approve it, why you are quoting from it and why you are trying to prove your prophet there? And you know what? As long as the Muslims they are saying that Muhammad's name is, or the prophecy about Muhammad is in Isaiah, that means the Quran is corrupt. And the reason I say that, because the Quran mentioned the following. In chapter 61, verse number 6, the Quran says that supposedly the one who they call him Isa, which supposedly Jesus, said that I am just a messenger to you, inni rasulullahi ilaykum musaddiqan lima bayna yaday, etc. wa mubashshiran bi rasulin ya'ti min ba'di ismuhu Ahmad. So I am a messenger to you, and I approve the book is between my hand, which is the Torah, and to give you the good news about a prophet will come after me. His name is Ahmad. So there is only one verse in the whole Quran speaking about someone will come after Jesus, and supposedly this is Muhammad, but the Quran called him as Ahmad, not Muhammad, which is a proof always what I say, that Ahmad and Muhammad and Mustafa and those are not the names of Muhammad. Those are titles he tried to give himself, and his real name is Quthum. So the verse in here proving that every claim Muslims they say is fabrication as long it is not coming from the New Testament. Why? Because the only verse mentioned that the first time ever mentioned the name of Muhammad or Ahmad, it was by Isa, which is supposedly Jesus. Because if it was in Isaiah, this means the Quran and the one who made the Quran is stupid, and Muslims like this Abdul who made this video here, this Abdul, he is more smart than his God Allah, and he was able to find Muhammad in Isaiah, but yet his God himself could not recognize that it is in Isaiah already, so he said the only one who mentioned his name is Isa, which is supposedly Jesus. So this is mean either the Muslims accept Isaiah, and this is mean the Quran is corrupt, because they should mention that Isaiah said that. They should mention such a name to be exist in the Quran mentioning Muhammad. And to show you how bad the disaster is, the Quran have the names of 25 prophets, but none of them is Isaiah. So how Allah he forgot such an important name even to be considered as a prophet, which means according to Quran, Isaiah is not even a prophet of God. This is how stupid the claim of Muslims is. This is the names of the prophets in Islam. You can read them one by one, and none of them is Isaiah. You know, in Arabic, we have a different name which is fit supposedly with the Arabic language. However, it does not exist here. In Arabic, the word Isaiah will be translated as Isha'iyah. So, however, the 25 prophets, none of them is Isha'iyah, none of them is Isaiah, but yet the Abdul, he come with the conclusion that this must be about his prophet. And as I said, we will take advantage of this and expose Islam more, because when Muslims they lie, that will make people less trust Muslims' claim and trust Islam. Because Muslims, there's something about them, all of them, they share one thing: they are allowed to lie. Muhammad, he said, a Muslim, he is allowed to lie in 3 cases. As we see in Sahih Muslim, book 32, hadith number 6303, it says you can lie in 3 cases. However, we are included because simply here they translate that in the wartime, and the Muslims believe that they are in war with us just by rejecting Islam. As you know, the Muslims, they divide the earth to 2 words: the word of belief and the word of disbelief. And the word of disbelief is called the land of war. The word of belief is called the land of peace. So as long they are speaking to you about Islam in the land of disbelief, they are in war. So they are allowed to lie to you. And Muslims actually allowed to lie about anything, including even to take false oath and to swear by Allah lying, as we see in the Quran in the following verse. Actually, it's more than 1 verse. However, in chapter 2, verse number 2 to 5, it says clearly that Allah will not take you accountable, or even in chapter 5, verse number 85, it says the same, that you can take false oath, as long you don't mean it. It's all right in Islam. You can say as many as you want as false oath, as long you don't they are not truthful. As long they are not truthful, it's okay. So the funny, why people want to take an oath if it's going to be untruthful, and why Allah is promoting that? Because Islam is exactly a satanic religion, is exactly the opposite of what Jesus taught. Jesus said, don't take oath, either you say yes, yes, or no, no, and anything else is from the devil, right? So because the ones who try to use oath always in their life is the one who lie always when they try to prove themselves to be not lying, so they say, okay, I'm going to take an oath. But a truthful person who always saying the truth, he do not need to take an oath. This is why Jesus said, either you say yes, yes, or no, no. However, we continue with the Muslims' claim, and we will see more funny stuff. So until now, we discovered that Isaiah is not even exist in the Quran, and that means the Muslims claim, and not only fabricated, it's stupid, because not only the name of Muhammad is not mentioned in the Quran to be mentioned by Isaiah, because Isaiah himself is not even exist in the Quran, and not only that the only book, as we showed you, or the only verse speaking about Muhammad will be mentioned in the Bible is the one speaking about Jesus saying the name of Ahmad, which means it should be exist in the New Testament, not in the Old Testament. Not only that, the stupid who made the Quran, he even forgot to add the name of one of the most powerful prophets in the Old Testament, which is Isaiah. If you read the names in here, even Alexander the Great, he is mentioned to be a prophet of God. And there is names, even nobody knows who they are, but they are still considered as a prophet of God. If you read with me here, Nabi Hud, Nabi Salih, Nabi Lut, even Lut is a prophet. I don't know how he became a prophet. What is the book of what is the prophecy of Lut? Then Nabi Ibrahim, Ishmael became a prophet. Where is his prophecy? Yaqub, Yusuf, Shu'aib. Who's Shu'aib? Who's Shu'aib? The funny, the Muslim, they say that the Quran is a book which is explain things in details. If we ask the Muslims who is Hud, who is Shu'aib, what they will say? The funny, they will say to us that the Bible is written by John who? Luke who? Etc. Then we ask them, okay, Shu'aib who? Who is Shu'aib? He is the son of who? They say to you, John is the son of who? Luke is the son of who? Mark is the son of who? Who is Mark? And then yet all their prophets, actually most of them, they are unknown and they have no idea who they are. And even Ibrahim in the Quran, his father's name is wrong. And even Mary in the Quran, her father's name is wrong. everything, even she is a sister of Aaron. So the whole story is really funny. The whole Quran is messed up. It's like yellow pages but not organized. So the most important until now we found that the name of Isaiah doesn't even exist in the Quran, and that prove that any story coming about Isaiah is stupid, is a fabrication, because even Allah, He don't approve him as a prophet. When a Muslim he mention and he say in his video Prophet Isaiah, it's mean he acknowledge him as a prophet. The question, he got this from where? How a Muslim he can acknowledge a prophet is not mentioned in his Quran? Isn't it stupid? Isn't it weird? Isn't it funny? Isn't it dummy? That's why I say, you know, the Quran says actually the following. In chapter 62 verse number 2, it says that Allah He sent to the illiterate or the ignorant a prophet. He is one of them, He's among them, which means he is an ignorant like them. And I believe this is a correct statement. Muhammad is an ignorant, and he was sent to the ignorant, not to the one who knows, not the one who is smart, not the one who is really intelligent. No intelligent person who will believe in Muhammad. And when Allah He says that, you know, prove again that Muhammad cannot be a prophet in any way, not only because he's not qualified, it says he is sent a prophet for the unlearned one. In the video you watch there, it says that Jesus was sent the same as many other prophets to the Jews, and those are not the unlearned. So the Muslims admitted that the learned one is the one who know God. The unlearned one is the one who do not know God. That's wonderful. That means Muhammad cannot be a prophet for the Christians and the Jews. You see how dummy they are? If you watch the video, you will hear the...
Because in the Gospel of Matthew, Jesus said, I was sent only to the lost sheep of Israel. In Isaiah, God...
Guys, this is the verse they take from the Bible and they leave the rest. So the Bible says that Jesus said he was only sent for the sheep of Israel. You know, this is the hypocrisy of Muslims, because all of us we know that Jesus said, go and teach and preach the whole word in the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. So the whole word, you know, I came to my people and my people rejected me. So Muslims, they are the same as someone, he take, you know, the key and he claim that he have the door. Those are hypocrite liars, and all of us we know it. And they are lying to who? Same time, when he continues saying that Muhammad he came to the Gentile, how he can come to the Gentile if he is a Gentile? If he himself is not even a believer, if he himself is not even a person who believes in the same God. You know, to make it simple, the God of the Quran cannot be our God, because simply the heaven of the Islam is not the same our heaven. The heaven of Islam is Las Vegas, full of boys and lady boys and sex and women and etc. This is not our heaven. Jesus said he and she, they will not get married, they will be the same as angels. So in order to have the same God, we should have the same teaching love and honesty and discipline to God. Islam doesn't teach that. Islam teach in order, you know, to spread Islam, you can kill a person, steal his money, and even you can rape his women. In order to promote Islam, it's okay to lie. In order to be a good person, it's okay to rape non-Muslim women. In order to be a good person, you have to humiliate a human being just because you don't believe in Allah. So obviously, we do not have the same God at all.
Prophet Muhammad fit this description perfectly, because they had not been sent a messenger prior to Muhammad.
You see, he just said the Arab, they never received a messenger before Muhammad, and yet the Quran mentioned many Arabian messengers. We just heard him saying Muhammad is the only Arab prophet, and there's no prophet was before him for the Arab. This is Mujahideen Rider website, Islamic website, mujahideenrider.net. It says there is only 4 Arab prophets came in the history before Muhammad. Actually 3 of them before Muhammad, and Muhammad number 4. Shu'aib and Salih and Hud. So obviously this guy is either he is a potato, tomato, French fries, he have no idea what he's talking about, or he know that there is many Arabic prophet mentioned in the Quran before Muhammad, but he's a liar. Whatever is the case, he is not legitimate to listen to because of the lies. Thank you very much. God bless you, and thank you for listening.